Welcome. In this video, we're going to explore a powerful Git feature called Stash. You'll learn how to temporarily save your uncommitted work, allowing you to switch contexts without losing your progress. Let's dive in and understand what Git Stash is all about. Imagine you are in the middle of working on a new feature, but an urgent request comes in to fix a bug on a different branch. Your current work is not yet ready to be committed. This is the perfect scenario for using Git Stash. It lets you save your changes, cleans your working directory, and allows you to safely switch to another task. To save your changes, you just need to run a simple command, git stash. When you execute this, Git takes all the files you've modified and staged, saves them in a special storage area, and then reverts your working directory back to its last committed state. Your work is now safely stored away. If you want to see a list of everything you've stashed, you can use the command git stash list. This will show you all of your stashes, with the most recent one at the top. Each stash has an identifier, like stash at 0, which you can use to reference it later. When you're ready to get back to your saved work, you can use the command git stash apply. This takes the most recent stash and reapplies its changes to your working directory. It's important to know that apply does not remove the stash from your list. For applying and removing in one step, you can use git stash pop. Sometimes you might have several stashes and you don't want to apply the most recent one. You can apply a specific stash by using its identifier. For example, git stash apply stash at 1 will apply the second stash in your list. This gives you more control over which changes to restore. After you have applied a stash and are sure you no longer need it, you can remove it from your stash list. The command to do this is git stash drop, followed by the stash identifier. For instance, git stash drop stash at 0. Be careful, as this action is permanent and cannot be reversed. As your stash list grows, it can be hard to remember what each one contains. A good practice is to add a descriptive message when you create a stash. You can do this with the command git stash save followed by your message in quotes. This makes it much easier to identify the stash you need later on. One thing to be aware of is that git stash by default only saves changes to files that are already tracked by Git. If you have created new files that haven't been staged yet, they won't be included. To stash untracked files as well, you can use the -u flag, as in git stash -u. If you want to completely clear out your stash and delete all the saved changes, you can run the command git stash clear. This is a destructive command and will permanently remove all your stashes, so be absolutely sure you no longer need them before using it. Let's quickly recap the commands we've covered. Use git stash to save your work, git stash list to view your stashes, and git stash apply or git stash pop to reapply them. You can manage specific stashes by their identifier and even add messages or include untracked files. With these commands, you can efficiently manage your uncommitted changes in Git.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.